Yellow. Good morning. Hi. So, unfortunately, I am not going to excrete the entire energy that I do in every intro because I do feel like this is a little bit more of like a little bit of an important discussion. And, like, you could have probably said that, like, hey, maybe I should probably do this in a video format so I could, like, have it scripted. I think I'm about to hear myself. I do not. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more of a chill side for like maybe the first 30 minutes, and then after we're going to be playing some Emerald Rogue as we usually do, hopefully with the same energy that I usually have. But I have been feeling like I just might as well just like say it, because at some point I was going to have to say it anyway, just to be kind of like more transparent with you guys. And if anything happens in the future, that people can come back to this live stream, this VOD, look at the first, I don't know, 15 to 30 minutes of it, and then understand what the situation is. Because every time around this time, like, it can be from like either August, September, October, but I can already feel like it has been starting. And I just want to warn everyone, like, that, I have a tendency of being more snappy around this time. Like, it's kind of like the depression era for me, where I don't have a lot of motivation. I feel like a lot of paranoia, and I call it paranoia attack. I'm not diagnosed with anything. I mean, my mom even said that like I might have bipolar disorder, which I doubt it. Again, I'm not diagnosed with anything. I have not looked into it, but I just want to make sure that like everyone understands the situation, so that when I do something that could look like it's very radical, that is still me. Not that I'm proud of it. Let's make it very clear. If I'm very snappy or I do something that I know that is like trashy to do, it's toxic, it's not good for anyone, I know it's bad. I deeply understand. At that moment I will not think about it. So how have I, like, for the past, since I was 13, since I'm turning 23, how have I like coped with doing this? I mean, let's make it very clear. This is a whole kind of like new experience, where this is the first time I'm like, starting to get like a following. I start, getting people who are like watching me. It's going to be new for me, but like last year, for those who were here, I mean, like, I know Mr. Axolotl was here back then. The whole energy that I portrayed was definitely a lot more different. Um, I Not that I was like snappy, but I when I read comments and it was from people that I didn't like, I went out of my way to just kind of like just be toxic about it. And that's not something I want to do here. That is absolutely not something that I want to do here, and I don't want to lose friends because of it. Not that I'm saying that I'm going to like go in hiding and then I'll see you guys in like 5 months. Like, oh, hibernation, I'll see you then. Um, it's more, I still want to continue, but my energy levels are going to be so much lower than they are. Um, Yesterday, I didn't stream solo because of things that happened like the weekends. And even though they're like small fragments of the entire stream, it did kind of like affect me worse than I thought it would. I mean, like, I also just snapped back, which I don't know like how people portrayed that, but I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with myself. And I looked at the situation as, you know what, like, that was tough for me, very tough for me. So I just didn't stream like yesterday. I still did, the tag lock with David, because I mean, we already set out a point where it's like we're going to do Monday and Wednesday. And not that I feel obligated to do so, but I feel like it, you know, we agreed on it. I'm not going to say no to it, but if you looked at yesterday's stream on David, you could see that like my energies were so off. And I just want to let everyone know that, yeah, like, this is a whole other part of me that you guys are going to meet. It's kind of like a warning. If you guys don't like it, I totally understand. I don't force people to watch me. That's not me. Of course, like, it is very nice to have people in chat and having a conversation and all of that. But if people leave because of some actions that I'm going to be doing in later on from around September to November to December. I don't know how. Sometimes they last longer than others, but it is around the same time frame per usual, which is weird because like my birthdays are on the 30th of October. Um, I saw this promotion on another Pokemon servers. Lol. Oh, welcome. Well, this is a weird one to start. Um, Shit, where was I? This is what I do. I ramble on to where like I don't even know like where I am. But yeah, like, am I lagging? That's a yikes. Oh no, it's still going. Okay, good. Yeah. So I just want to let you guys know that if I do something that is very snappy, you can call me out for it. I will tell you that I'm not going to receive it very well. I'm going to be like, well, I'm right, you're wrong. And you could ask me like 6 months later, and I'm like, no, you were totally right for what you have told me. That is how I am. That's how I do operate. And, what I want to do, something that really helps me out, and I think that I'm going to do even more, even though I did it like August and I did a lot of them. I want to seek for more collaborations. I feel like streaming alone, even though I'm like very good at kind of like improvisation and like talking with you guys or like having little funny bits here and there. I still think like having another human on the other side of the call playing a game together is a lot more healthier for me to do. Um, so with that being said, this next yeah to no in Thursday on Thursday, I'm going to do a collaboration with Aura. He is on Twitch. Let me see if I can get his Twitch right now. Um, just so that like everyone can get to know him. But that's not the only one that I'm like looking for. If other people want to do collaborations, I'm totally fucking open to it because I do feel like it's going to be healthier for me to do so. Um, and yeah, like that's what I want to do. And I mean, I've already told like some of my close friends. I've told David. I've told Saren. I've like I think those two were the ones that I like kind of told to because we were in a call. I found the opportune time to do so. I mean, with David it was after the tag lock. Let's make that very clear. But like they already know this about me, and I don't want to lose another batch of friends because of actions that I've taken that in a way like I should be able to control, but I just can't. And like I just want to make sure that if anyone has ever felt hurt by me, that you guys can talk to me about it because like that's not what I want. That is absolutely not what I want. I want to make sure that like when you're talking with me that you feel free, that you feel like happy. Like one of the things that I wanted for my streams was so that people can forget what is happening in their real lives and they can just, have fun. They can, fucking point out at the long like blonde-haired boy and, be like, haha, he sucks. Um Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the patience for that anymore for quite a bit of time. So I do want to say like be careful with like some of the words that you choose. It can be all fun and games, and depending on the mood that I have, most likely I'm going to be like, "Oh my god, like intensive reaction here," right? But I'm not I don't want to be snappy at people. And that's going to happen for the next 5 months, and like I'm gonna say 5 months. It could be four, it could be three, it could be next week, and I'm fine. But I just want to make sure that like everyone understands that just because I'm snappy at you, that's not my intention. And at some point, we can definitely talk about it. I'm an adult, and I want you to see me as an adult. I also have to like definitely tell Dad, to like sometimes like watch out with his chats because like his chats has sometimes come to my chat and become pretty much like assholes. And he knows that. He knows that has been happening, but at this point, like if it does happen, it's gonna be even worse. And I don't want to feel like I'm streaming and then I feel bad about myself, and then like I need to put up a fake face for like everyone else because I feel like trash. And especially not like now at this point. Oh, hi, Yokum. Hello. Yeah, no. I mean, again, I'm very thick-skinned most of the year. Very much like almost all of the year. 7 months, sometimes 8, sometimes 9. But you know, I just want to let you guys know that like if I get snappy at you, it's because I feel a little bit more like I'm down, I'm out, and I felt like this like after Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but I'm like, you know what? You're fine. You can bounce back. Everything's gonna be okay. But like, what happened like last weekend? It really like showed like, oof, like I'm back at where I started last year, which like around September. What was it? Yeah, September 7th, I started the whole like Fire Red series, then Soul Silver, yada yada. I was not in a good place, and some people do know that. I mean, I think me and Yoakum have talked about that before. Um, you know, when I just met him, and you know, he met me at my worst, my absolute worst. So, um, I do understand that a lot of people do have patience with me. And like that's not what I'm asking for. If you can have patience for me, that's totally fine. But if I'm you know being too much, distance yourself ever so slightly, but I do need that human interaction with some people for sure. Um, yeah, I you know again, I don't want to ramble on the entire day. At some point, we're going to be playing Emerald Rogue, and we're gonna have like a fun time and all of that. But yeah, that is just kind of like what the gist of like how my life has been. And again, I just don't want to lose friends, or I don't want to lose you guys because you guys have helped me quite a bit. You know, when I have like when I'm streaming, I'm very genuine when I'm streaming. That's who I am. But again, as I said, you're going to see a whole different side of me that might not be favorable. But again, I will still be there for you guys as much as you guys are there for me. But with that being said, I think we should start and go ahead and play some Emerald Rogue. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna read the chat now. I saw that Yoakum joined. Golden Slug Ace. I'm sorry that this was your start. I do apologize. Not a good start. Not a good start for us, but oh well. Here we go. Let me open it up. Load ROM. And let me go here. Emerald Rogue. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna read chat. Hello, how are you doing? How's it going? This is muted. Whoops. Only apologize. There we go. Has the stream been lagging for everyone else? That's kind of cringe. I just popped into, and it sounds like Jervy's apology video is going on. Yeah, alright. Well, I already, like, explained it. I understand I've had some terrible times too, and I've had similar responses myself. I hope you get through it fine, and you get, and you get to, you know, survive and do well despite it. Yeah, for sure. Alright, Emerald Rogue, here we go. So, we gotta get the wheel back on. Let me get... I need a W. No. Help. Control C. Wheel. Decides. There we go. Have you played Emerald too many times? The one Alpha Red made a vid on. Oh, too many types. I have not. I thought it was a really interesting video though. Am I going to play it? I'm not sure. It's definitely interesting. I definitely want to maybe, you know, decide at some point, let's just try it, see how it is. But currently we're playing Emerald Rogue, so let's just do this. Let me get the wheel ready. Fighting, poison, ground, psychic, rock, ghosts, dragoon, dark, and fairy. Oh, right. Apply wheel changes. Here we go. It was a little laggy, but mostly fine now. And it wasn't really that bad. All right, so we are doing monotype Generation 1 regional decks. Here we go. With what typing? We are going with Psychic. All right, that's fine. We have done a Psychic run. I think our Psychic run was the best one so far. Here we go. Yes, yes. Alright, here we go. What do we get? Nice. Alright, Pokemon. Sucks. Too many times hardcore sucks. Too many times hardcore Nuzlocke. Could be interesting one off stream 100%. Hello, Jelby. How are you doing? Yo, Jervy sounds like a skill issue. Damn. I see, I see. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, this is definitely just normal galore, but we also have a Bulbasaur. What is the last one? Give me something. Please! Please! A Zubat. Yikes! Okay, hopefully the next route can give us a Psychic type. If not, we just have to restart. Alright, here we go. I don't know if it's just me, but the stream lagging. Alright, I'm gonna close this off. It's always that has, like, issues. That fixes itself. Give it a second. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of weird. Here we go. Alright, let's try this. Please give me something. Slowpoke! Nice! Alright, we got a Slowpoke. Give me another one. Electabuzz. Oof. Okay, well, we have a Slowpoke at least. So that means the run has officially started. Although, how am I going to give it... Oh, I think I can just use some rare candies. Just a few so that I can, like, at least battle with it. Like that. There we go. Pokédoll. There we go. Alright. It's dying for me right now, too. This is officially a run. I was just about to ask the same thing. Oof. I wonder why. Because now everyone's, like, really behind. So let me see what... Where is it? Let me get... Speed test. Alright, here we go. Let's see, what does it say? Okay, download is pretty fast, interestingly enough. Why is it having so many issues? Oh, the upload speed is low. Well, it's still at 30 though. It shouldn't be that bad. It's kind of a yikes. I want to see if it fixes itself. Okay, I think it's kind of fixed, hopefully. Still very laggy on the cycling road, but now you're off, and this is our issue. I see how it is. I never liked cycling anyway, and I'm Dutch. Alright, what is our water encounters? Shelter. I should probably kill you. If I can. Bruv, don't do this. Nice. Water gun, grr. You're just slow as balls. And now you're even slower. It doesn't matter. I can release you, actually. Interesting. Spoke too soon. As soon as you started moving again, it started lagging too.